Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we'll be talking about selling your seasonal products to stores. So if you have a great seasonal product and you're trying to sell it to stores, this training will give you some things to think about in regards to getting started today. With that said, let's get started on today's training. So let's talk about a strategy that a lot of people don't think about. It's seasonal products. And this is a fun one because it's one that's definitely overlooked in selling at chain stores. So the bottom line is a seasonal product is a product that comes into a store during a season, right? So the winter, summer, back to school, whatever it is, holidays, it's a season. It's where a lot of products are sold in a very short, intense period of time. It's why they do it. It's because you'll get it during a specific year or time, and then it goes away. And so it's like a boost in sales, boost in revenue, and chain stores use this to survive, right? Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all the things, right? There's a lot of ways that they're generating revenue. Now, different retailers handle seasonal stuff differently. Some are buying products certain times of the year only for the seasonal season, and some are buying stuff throughout the year. So that's one thing I'll tell you. Never believe that a chain store is going to buy a product only certain times of year, and if you miss that window, you'll never get success all the time. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I've seen it where buyers are buying throughout the year looking for interesting stuff for their big season. It happens. Depends on their budget, when they get their money, and so forth. So never assume that if you missed a season yet. Always see, always test, always check. The second thing is there's a lot of seasonal stuff going on. And so what kind of product you currently have that you could change to, say, pink, and then sell it as a Mother's Day thing or whatever? What can you shift to fit into the season of whatever it is? Now, some people would call it season like more summer, winter, this type of stuff. It varies. But the general concept is whatever it is, can you make it different for a different buyer who buys stuff for the retail chain for a season? So there are buyers who are called seasonal buyers. They buy lots of stuff, but it might be on their category list. If that is what you want to sell, that would be a great person to interact with. Now, how you interact with it is a whole other story to get them to actually communicate with you and follow up and actually make money with you. That's what we do. We educate and support you and help you get on the other side of making money. But in general, when you are dealing with the seasonal buyers, they only care about certain seasons. And again, a lot of times people don't think that their existing product could be a seasonal product. So say you are going after stores and you're just getting killed. No one's calling you back. Nobody likes your product. It's a great product, just not winning. It happens. Sometimes you're in a competitive space. Sometimes just whatever you're doing is not working. Try and get some support. There are companies like us out there who can help you. But beyond that, maybe you can flip the product around, change the packaging up, create it for a holiday, create it for a back to school special, whatever it is, put some kids on the box. You know what I'm saying? Do something varietal to help yourself out and go after a different buyer with an entirely different budget. And how fun would that be? I've seen it happen all the time. I work with people all the time who are just not getting anywhere, and we have to flip it around because sometimes you just keep hitting the same buyers and the same buyers are saying no to you. And can you change it around? Like maybe you made some clothing that's just not working for the clothing buyer, but can you change it for somebody else in a different category for a certain time of year? That would be really helpful for them so that maybe they can buy and sell the thing. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is chain stores are so fun because there's so many ways to make money with them. I mean, I can count countless ways to sell to them. And the seasonal one is one of my favorites when you're really stuck or you just can create products for certain times of year and you don't mind that the inventory levels are going to be off, and because you might sell it during certain times of year and then other times you won't. It depends on you if you want consistent business. If not, it could be you have to save the money throughout the year in order to be able to do this type of business. The bottom line is there are buyers out there who can buy your product who are not in the category that might be rejecting you all the time, and seasonal could be supportive for you. There's so much more to say on the seasonal concept, but I just hope that helped. If you want to learn how to interact with these buyers in an effective way to get them to correspond with you, take a look at what we do, Retail MBA. We are a consultancy and also a rep agency. We walk you through the process. We look at your product. We argue with you about what you're doing wrong, and we set it up correctly until you get to the point where maybe you get a sale and everybody's happy. No guarantees, but that's what we've been doing for many years, and we love what we do. Otherwise, please subscribe, keep in touch, and I hope this helped. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. Thanks so much.